We are moving into tornado season, but we in fact are within a very short time. So we want to clarify a couple of points during this being Tornado Awareness Week, and that is, what's the difference between a watch and a warning? Well, this is an example of a tornado.
Francoeur says most schools in the county run these drills 2 to 3 times a year, just to make sure everyone knows what to do. Russ Jameson, TV5 Eyewitness News.
Here I am at North Lake Mall in DeKalb County, and those same warning sirens that were loudly and clearly heard at the Oak Grove Elementary School were barely heard here in the mall. The mall is only 2 miles from Oak Grove School, where the siren was sounded. Any of you hear those sirens go off a few minutes ago?
No.
No sirens?
No.
What sirens?
These typical reactions seem to indicate that our metro area siren warning systems are not very effective.
Well, as far as the system now, we do find that it's old and antiquated.
Jim Cook is Deputy Director of Communications of the Atlanta Fulton County Emergency Management Agency.
Right now, we don't really feel that the sirens are very reliable at all as far as getting the warning out to the public, which is...
Cook feels that Fulton County's 14 siren system is not adequate to warn the people, especially in the downtown Atlanta area with all those tall buildings.
There has got to be an effective warning system internally in the buildings. We try to instruct the people in the office buildings to have a radio, or at least a weather alert radio, to actually purchase one for their office so that they can get warning information.
Outside of the downtown area, officials have determined it would take 162 sirens to adequately warn the rest of Fulton County, and that would cost $1.5 million.
Well, it's like an insurance, but again, it's an awful lot of money to be spent for something that maybe you don't use it for once or twice a year. But what's a human life worth? Maybe if you can save one life, it might be worth all that money.
Cobb County has similar problems with their sirens.
It's a poor system, but it's the best we've got. Of course, we would need, I'd say, 3 or 4 more, even in Marietta, to adequately cover the population. But
Cobb County studies indicate that they would need about 10 times the current number of 3 sirens to effectively cover the entire county. The cost here, nearly $250,000. DeKalb County has 28 working sirens, which probably get to about half the people, while many counties, including Gwinnett, have no siren systems at all.
Now, while sirens aren't the only way to warn people, you have, of course, TV and radio, and you have those weather alert radios you can buy for yourself. They are the overall quickest way to get information to the greatest number of people.